What's up, guys? Mo JL Life. So what we got going on today? Suspension things. So I don't know if you guys have been following my other pages, but I recently posted that my front driver's side spring has bowed. The passenger is bowed as well. It is not as dramatic as the other side, but it's bowed. So we need to get that fixed because it's been causing a lot of vibration in my steering wheel. It's not crazy vibration, but you feel it. It just feels really grainy. But yeah, we need to get this done. So guys, if you've purchased the Mopar 2-inch lift, I strongly suggest you go reach out to Rock Crawler and buy their spring perches to replace the ones on Mopar. I've read that these dramatically help seat the springs a lot better. They're not that expensive. They're $30 for the pair plus shipping. So that's what we're going to be putting in today. So guys, I want to let you be first to know that I'm actually planning on replacing out the 2-inch Mopar lift, and I want to go bigger. It's not that the Mopar is a bad lift. I just think that the money could have been spent on something better. Well, I just don't know what I want to go. I can go to a 3.5. I can go to a 4.5. I don't know yet, but I want to go to something hopefully within the next year or so. So in order to help make my mind up, I figured I'd try to find a cheap way to kind of determine what size I want to go. Well, while we're in the spring purchase today, we're going to be throwing these on top. This is the Teraflex 1.5-inch spacer performance lift, and I'm just going to throw that on top of the 2. Figure give a test run for the 3.5-inch, right? Yeah, let's do it. So we've got a problem. Make sure it fits in the garage. We're just going to throw that on top as I back in, see if it fits. That's what she said. Yeah, we got enough room. It'd be real embarrassing if I lifted the Jeep and couldn't get it out of the garage. Yeah. So guys, I don't want this to be too long of a video. There's plenty of descriptive YouTube videos out there already detailing how to put on a spacer lift. This won't be much different. And of course, there's also other great videos installing the perches on the springs. So we're just gonna follow me along while I do this and check out what a 3.5-inch lift on a JL looks on 35s. All right, we got it all lifted and braced. Now we're gonna remove the tires. All right, guys, tires are off. Look at that spring. That sucker is bowed. Definitely not straight. Anyways, we need to sag the axle. So in order to do that, we're going to have to be releasing some suspension parts, the sway link, the bottom shock, the brake lines, of course the locker and the air vent. We're also going to be coming off of the diff. Now we'll do that to both sides, obviously not the diff because there's only one up front, but in order to sag it so I can get these springs out without dying trying to pull it out, right? Side all loosey-goosey, and we're going to go to the other side. Of course, the springs are still in there pretty tight, so but yeah, we loosened the brake line up here, down there, released the e-locker, the vent tube from the diff, the sway link. Now for the other side. All right, we're all loosey-goosey on this side, so don't forget your brake lines. Don't forget the little actuator on the axle disconnects right there. And make sure you got the bottom propped up so you don't clunk. But let's go ahead and pull these springs out. Sorry guys, one more quick thing we are gonna have to remove. One of the worst things I hate, the worst thing I hate about this lift are the bump stops. There are much better designed ones by aftermarket. This one's just a pain in the butt to take out. They give you nothing really to grip on. You gotta reach through the spring to hold it, then you gotta take out the bolt on the bottom. I ended up using an oil wrench to get it on. I'm probably going to have to do the same to get it off because you can't get a good grip. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. All right, this spring's ready to go. Designed to bow. Look. It's predisposed to bowing. Regardless, let's get this perch out. Oh, FedEx is here. Stand by. Well, I was hoping it was for my Jeep. It's for the wife's. All right, so replaced part, the new and improved spring perch, and rock crawlers. It's a big difference in just quality. But let's just sit that sucker on. Super easy. Just sits just like, oh, sorry. Whoop. Sure it's nice and seated. Now let's get the lift part on. All right, guys, so I will detail how to do the Teraflex spacer lift, just real briefly. But so anyways, it comes with 4 spacer pucks. 2 of them are going to be 2-inch, 2 of them will be 1.5 inches. The bigger ones are going to go on the front, since that's where the sag intends to occur, and the 1.5 inches on the back. Make sure you take out the rubber boot. This came right out of there. You'll notice it has 2 little nubs. You'll notice that the big ones also have the 2 little nubs. The back ones will not have these same little nubs. Nubs. So this is going to be the side that goes closest to the Jeep. Sorry, y'all. I needed 2 hands. The plastic retainer that already should be with your Jeep will go on top. It will fit like this. And let's see, there it is. We're just gonna weasel this guy right on up. Make sure all the nubs line up before you move on. And now it's just ready for the spring to be wedged in. All right. I hope I can get this without having to use spring compressors. Don't like using them, but 2 inches is a lot of space. Alright guys, I did end up using the compressors. Made it a lot easier. Now I'm just going to slowly release them and let it sit into place, making sure the end of the spring matches up to the butt of the perch. Yeah. Popping back out to put this back in. Whoops. Alright, so there's the 2-inch puck spacer lift on the front. We got the compressors all off, bump stop ready to go. I'm just going to go do the exact same thing to the other side. And hopefully, as y'all, anyone who's done the Mopar lift, you know that bump stop right there. That is a son of a gun. He don't like to come out. Not very easy to reach. I'm sure I'm going to go and have fun with him right now. Shouldn't done that. He did, boy. Hey guys, I also want to stress the importance of being really careful when you're messing with the springs on any suspension. I remember one time I was trying to fit a rear spring on the Wise Jeep, and my finger actually got stuck in one of the tighter compression coils, and it didn't want to come out. And I had nobody around to help me. Phone wasn't near me, so I couldn't call for help. And well, I eventually just put on my big boy pants and, through agonizing pain, pushed the spring back up with my hand in a really awkward position. But I got it free. All right, boy. I don't want no trouble from you. You come out. You hear me? You hear me? All right, guys, I'm cautiously optimistic. That came out relatively easy. I know something's gonna happen. Something's gonna go wrong. I'm gonna get hung up on something easy. But yeah, it's all done. You know, guys, in theory, since Mopar engineers say that the spring is designed to bow, I should be able to just use one spring compression to get it out, right? I'm kidding. If anyone is having the thought of using one, don't do it. Two. All right, guys, so I got the Mopar spring perch off. Get a load of this. Hot diggity. Yeah, they didn't really think this part through. Yeah, are you kidding me? Wow. All right, I'm on rock crawler. Let's get you in. Bloop. So you remember how I said something else is gonna give me a freaking hard time? Well, I was right. And it was the track bar. I already got it fixed. I already got it put back in. It just took some real creative tactics to get it to line up. I have adjustable track arms coming in the mail. They're just not here yet. But as soon as those get here, I'll be able to swap this real quick. Yeah. It is done. But the front is done, as you can see. All lined up. Got my purdy perches. Both sides. Ooh, yes. You looking good there, ain't you? Time to put the tires on and go to the back. Ow! So real quick, before I do put the tires on, one thing I am going to do is remove this bracket. The instructions on both the Mopar, the rock crawler, the Teraflex booster, they pry it off. Pry it off. I've broken 3 screwdrivers trying to pry this darn thing off. I would really love to know an easier way. I'll let you guys know when I finally figure this out. Option B, we gonna cut this guy. Power issues. We back. Not digging it. You know, if any of you guys got an idea, send it my way, please, because, yeah, pry it open. Let me show you the corrected spring isolators that were put out by Mopar in the new kit. Look how they held up. There we go. Yeah, man, are you kidding me? This one's worse. That's just unreal. These are the corrected parts. So, back tire is off, disconnected the shock, the sway bar, drooping it down. Gonna try to snake out these coils and put the little spacer on them and see what it looks like. Yeah. So I feel like I should also mention, make sure you disconnect your lockers and your any other droopy stuff. Hey guys, so we're about to set up the rear 1.5 inch spacer. What's going to happen is there's some hardware with it. The bolt's going to drop in from up top. It's going to go through the middle like this. Bolt's going to go on the bottom. And this handy guy will actually slip up from the side, go right at the top, and we'll bolt it down. Then we'll put the spring isolator on it just like it was before, set it in place. So let me show you what's going on. Alright guys, try to show you this the best I can. So first things first, I'm going to put in the bolt. Make sure you got your washer there. Well, let's go ahead and snake this guy up over here. So, make sure you go under those. See it start to protrude. You'll just slide this in the washer above the slip washer, like that. Alright. You're going to take your spacer. Mind the little hole up here. That little hole, you can see it. And the little nub, whoop, it's going to go in that hole. So let's line that up. Smooth as fast, fast as smooth, right? Yeah. And once you... Oh, we all do that, don't we? Third time's a charm. Alright. Now I'm going to get a wrench. I'm going to torque it down. 15 pounds. My eye looks funny doing that. So guys, I just thought of an easier way of doing this. Rather than trying to assemble it all up in there, start the bolt. I mean, it only needs to be, I overdid it there. Only needs to be protruding a little bit, just to go up and slide that little slip nut over it. Slip washer. Slip washer. And we'll just tape this washer to the top so it doesn't fall. And slide it up there. And ah! Randy. Oh. We got our slip washer. As I said, I taped the washer to the top so it won't sink. Feel around for it. Back that nut off another turn. Okay. This should do it. There we go. 17 on top. 14 on bottom. Let's move that. Y'all get the point. Now I'm gonna finish this side. it's all tightened up. Again, make sure it's seated properly. That nub goes into the hole, into the frame. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna induce a bow. Like Mopar. There it is. Got that one in. Got it seated up against the spring stop on the isolator. And I did need to remove the bump stop, top and bottom. I'm gonna reinstall those. I'm gonna do the other side. Then we're gonna be done, son. Alright guys, got everything re-hooked back up. Plug in my locker. There you go. Pushing the tab. Everything's buttoned back up. Shocks, sway links, springs are in. Showed you that side already, didn't I? Let's check the other side. Other side was in. Yeah. Giddy up, let's get them tires back on. All right, guys, all done. Y'all ready to see it? Not bad. So, track bars are coming. That's feels like getting into light brights now. Got to actually jump to get in. All right, well. All right, guys, here it is. What y'all think? It's not too bad. The 37s would fill it better. I absolutely agree. So wife's 35s on 2.5. Wife's right. Oh, that's another video.